Okay, didn't need to know that, so welcome back. This is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, at the time of this recording, which is halfway through September, so a week or so after release, this game is getting a lot of flack, and I think it's worth if I just take an opportunity to throw my point of view out there. So, there's something that a lot of people have been saying, which is they think, you know, AMD's had this secret thing going on in regards to the optimization on the PC. I don't think that's the case. I actually think the thing that we're actually looking at is more in regards to, I think the console version was the priority. And because the console is being released on was the Xbox Series, that's a Zen 2 architecture with an RDNA enabled GPU, which is obviously both AMD. So in developing for the console, it would end up being optimized for the console, so you'd get benefits from AMD systems, which is why I'm at a bit of a shortfall, because I now have an Intel CPU and NVIDIA graphics card. But there is actually a reason why.
Stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Thank you for interrupting me. But the thing that makes me think that this is the case, that the console was developed and the PC version is a result of that, is if I go, no, not that, in here, and I go load, this is me constantly clicking like I would do in any other game to load a save. So I'm pressing the left click button probably about twice a second, and it won't let me initiate settings. It's got here confirm, E, cancel, tab, and there is a lot of UI that works like this. It's all derived from the fact that the UI has been designed foremost for console gaming, so it relies on button presses instead of your actual mouse interaction, which is a little bit weird. Like, blink. See, it's no double click. It's asking me to confirm with a button press, which I am kind of doing. I'd actually have to move the mouse up to E to confirm, which you'd have thought it would auto do with the mouse, but it doesn't, which is like weird. That's sort of the conclusion that I've got in regards to what they're saying. Another little bit of an update is I've changed the mods for getting performance. Still says FSR, but I'm running DLSS, and these are settings that I got from Digital Trends, because they did a very informative video about the actual how these settings currently interact with the actual game and how some of these sort of work. And I've set it to that, and then I play with the render resolution to get my GPU at about where I want it to be, to try and maintain a constant 60. But oh, that's taking that down. Put that back up to 80. But with me, the entire talk about FSR2 and DLSS is kind of a non-starter, because I always think that the FSR and DLSS shouldn't have to be coded specifically per game. I actually think it needs to be done at a driver level. You need the FSR system and the DLS system in the driver level, so you can actually fine-tune your DLS actually to your setup, and you could actually tell it to prioritize quality or a certain frame rate that you're after, and then if you set a frame rate, it'll auto adjust. But that's where I am on that. I think that's where we need to go forward, is not have the developers relying on implementing such upscaling technologies, but more the actual graphics card driver developers implementing the upscaling technologies hard-baked into the driver that's an option in your control panel. Don't get me started on the NVIDIA control panel, because that thing hasn't really been changed in the last 15 years. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant. But as for what I'm going to do, I did a little bit of work off screen sorting out inventory, doing some upgrades, and it kind of led to me getting a skill point. So this is kind of the first thing I want to do. And this gets me onto another thing about this, but we'll go into that another time. But yeah, I definitely think I need to increase my carry weight. So how long have I got to do? 250 meters while at 75% or more. Okay, that I can do off screen. Hey, how come I got my suit on all of a sudden? Weird. So in regards to that, yeah, that's the plan there. What I'm going to be also doing is I'm going to let the main story just sit in the background for now, and I'm going to start focusing on other little stuff. And as we're here, Hans, can I speak to Trevor? Where is it? Talk. Talsetti, locate. I thought I had a... Yeah, we are. Investigate brownouts in the well, because that's actually not too far away from me. And in regards to the optimization... Oh, there it is again.
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace.
Okay. What I'm gonna do... Oh, not that button. Yeah, it is affected by... let's try bringing you to 75. There we go. Dual monitoring this game really doesn't help the situation. What's going to be the best way? Oh, we've got to go down here. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of my mini rant over and done with. But I did want to weigh in on the way that I view this all working. And we can get rid of that because it feels okay to me, even. And that's probably taking up resources. So this is where we're going, is it?
The Galactic Banking Consortium, or Galbank.
Okay. And we are down. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Robbie. Wow, that's a silent door.
There are always about 1 million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Okay, who's Carl?
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
What exactly are you investigating?
We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Okay, I can help.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Okay. Locate junction box. Okay. I think that's just me showing north.
Not sure if those maroon zealots live in space or got separated from the
Okay. Probably the easiest way. Oh, I can't go to a surface map. Okay, that's the exit. Oh. Oh, right. It's changed into that. Ah. We have a junction.
Can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch.
Okay.
That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Okay.
Gonna be stuck in this place for long. All I
This is probably just to get you familiar with. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that is up.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see.
Okay.
That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
No. Not doing that. If I crouch... Nope, that's not something you could go through. Don't mind me. Aha, another junction.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow, and the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Okay.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Okay. It's above me. It's not looking promising. Yes. How do I get to you? Oh. That's how I get to you. We go up this way.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of filling attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Okay. Okay. Nope. Hey.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Hold on. Gotta do it right. Reactivate everything. Don't want anyone be stuck in their space toilet. Okay. Do you mind, Robbie?
You can find redemption. Just do it somewhere else.
Okay, that's where we was.
What if we took the kids to your brother's place? Would that work?
No.
No way. There's also my brother.
Okay, we're getting close. Up there. That can't be too difficult to get to, surely. Maybe. Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
Okay. Maybe round here? Yeah, this makes more sense.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
I wonder if we'd make things worse.
Maybe in the short term, but overall it paid off. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Okay.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things.
I got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Okay. Okay, so where are we going, ma'am? Yeah, don't mind Robbie, he's a bit clumsy. Might check out med bay, see if they've got any more med kits, because I think that's going to be important. Okay. So I guess you're coming over here. Ah, I see. Now, what I'm curious about, how long does this buff work for? Okay, I don't have any on me. Only that one. Okay. I shouldn't need a weapon for this, so I won't worry about equipping one. Let's wander up here. Curious. Yep, 60, 75% GPU. Holding steady at 1950 megahertz.
Evening, sir.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
I can see this ending in a lawyer.
Believe me, I really, really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
Uh-huh.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, We'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Okay.
Cool spacesuit.
You go up. Go up some more. Okay, and up there. Go round.
Wish I could go with you on your ship.
Up there. How do I get up to the top level? That requires a key. I'm not up for breaking and entering. Okay, we have this. Over there, I need to go up again. That's a window that I tried jumping through. There's gotta be a way up. Probably not in the... Oop. Probably not in that direction. Is there a way through here? No.
What do you want? Very easy. As you can tell.
I'm gonna be really unhappy if it turns out I need jump pack. Which I seriously am. Oh no. That comes from over there. Upper level. Hey. Okay. Now this has got to be some sort of trap, right?
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box
Fuck up.
45A, okay?
Ow.
Like that have a high probability of compromising your health.
Yep, that one did. That requires a key. Not going to try it. Let's try this way. Nope, that's where I went wrong previously.
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Okay. So I just got to get out of Dodge. This.
Hello.
Aha! Right. Da-doing.
collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Okay, so she knows. Huh. I'm just curious. Close to 60.
We should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch.
What's that all about? That flickering.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Already on it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so not one of them. So we could use that one, but I don't think... Okay, no. No. Okay, so we can use you there. And then we'll guess that one. Let's do the awkward shape first. Okay. Oh, hello. Program update. Status paused. ATM transmission fee. Why do I get the feeling this hacking stuff? Downloading external device. My guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop. So stop messaging and get back to work. I expect my cut soon. Keep that damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Galbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'd do all the malfunction and wipe records like they always do. Money's okay. Okay, does this place constitute as stealing? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, there's food. Store. Damage resistance, not the alcohol I am looking for. No. I do love that about a trackball. Can just flick it and it goes. Okay. Come on out. Dun, dun, dun. Right. So we're going to have to go back into the well. Okay, then come out of a run. Take it easy, you're not having an attack or anything. Okay, so... So they are both together. Power down junction box. Okay. So let's power down that. Nope, not this one. This one. Huh. It was powered down. You bugged. Yep, I do believe it's bugged.
Hi, mister.
You're gonna bring me out near where I need to be. Okay, let's walk in.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or heaven for...
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
Here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
Okay.
Having a good one?
Right, so I need to get back on the surface.
We're hiring if you're interested. After the security.
Because I've probably got some more activities.